Dear Ukrainians, I have just held a special coordination call on the situation in the region's recovery efforts and mobilizing the necessary resources. Kyiv is the most difficult. This morning there were more shard strikes hitting an energy facility in the region. Repair teams are working now. The Air Force's performance against the Shaheds is unsatisfactory. We have interceptors, a lot of forces are involved, mobile fire groups, F-16 aircraft. And the way the Air Force work is organized must be different. We separately reviewed this situation with the Minister of Defense. There will be conclusions. I spoke with our delegation, with Umarov, Budanov, Arakamia. They are actively working with the American side and with European representatives on possible meetings and on support packages. Missiles for air defense are needed every day, weapons are needed every day, and equipment for recovery and for reserves is needed every day. If the Davos format can provide real results for Ukraine, then Ukraine will be represented there. No one wants empty politics and conversations without results. We must deal with the situation inside the country. Every official, local authorities, all heads of state companies, heads of energy companies, everyone must be here, in Ukraine, working in cities, working in villages. In the places where recovery is needed and where protection is needed. In Kyiv alone, as of this evening, more than 1 million consumers are without electricity. There are more than 4,000 apartment buildings without heat. All efforts must be directed toward easing the situation. Government officials must offer unconventional proposals that will protect lives. And how to reorganize the work, how to support our people, how to support business. Maximum coordination with business is needed. How do we redistribute generation and existing consumption so that people can feel the situation stabilizing? What additional support programs for people are needed? We need to discuss all of this in detail and provide answers to the questions I put to government officials today. All of them. The government bears personal responsibility for this. Tomorrow I expect specific, clear actions and decisions. Every hour we must work for the energy sector. Ukrenergo, the government, regional authorities, local authorities, the Kyiv city authorities, everyone. There were reports on what was done in certain communities over the day in Kyiv region, in Dnipro region, in Kharkiv, in Chernihiv region, in Sumy region, and in Rivne. I am grateful to those who work promptly. It is very difficult in Zaporizhia. All day Shaheds have been striking the city. I instructed that more assets and more crews be sent for protection. And there are specific tasks for changing logistics. The Ministry of Defense is working on this. The Minister of Internal Affairs reported on the operation of support and heating points in Kyiv and in other regions. The Border Guard Service and Customs must organize the fastest possible clearance of equipment into Ukraine through the border. And if there are any delays, the response must be immediate. Today there is a personnel decision. Oleksandr Kubrikov, from a position in the office of the President, will handle infrastructure issues and relations with communities. I have appointed Kubrikov as my advisor, including on the situation in Kyiv. I will be waiting for proposals. I will continue to bring in competent people who can join public service. We need all forces right now to be for Ukraine. And that is how it will be. Glory to Ukraine.